In section 2.3, we're going to use the multiplication property, which says that instead of adding or subtracting the same number from both sides, we can multiply or divide the same number on both sides of an equation. Now, one of the things that you're going to have a hard time figuring out is when do I add and when do I multiply? If you see these two equations here, you can see that the one on the left has an add sign in it, so you would have to solve by addition or subtraction. The one on the right has no addition sign in it, and so you would have to multiply or divide. That's one of the key characteristics of recognizing the difference between the problem types that we're doing today. So let's look at this first thing that we're supposed to solve using the multiplication property. So I'm going to get some problems up here, and let's solve these three problems. In the first case, we want to get the a all alone, so we are going to start with the equation negative 6a equals negative 60. Since there's no addition sign or subtraction sign between the letter and the coefficient, we're going to divide both sides by negative 6. And we get, these cancel, and so a equals negative 60 divided by negative 6 is 10. In the second case, a 8 equals 2a. We want to get the a all alone. To do so, we're going to divide both sides by 2. The 2's cancel. 8 divided by 2 is 4, so 4 equals a, or a is 4. In the last case, I know you don't like fractions, but watch how easy this problem is. A over 4 equals 9. I better redo that a so it looks like an a. Multiply both sides by 4. They divided by 4. We multiply both sides by 4, and we get a is 36. Let's look at this last one. We have 4 is a over negative 4. Remember, we want the a all alone. To do so, we're going to multiply both sides by negative 4, so the negative 4's cancel on that side. So a equals negative 4 times 4 is negative 16. Next one. This one looks really easy, but I'm surprised at how hard it is for students to get. Okay? Negative a is 4. The first thing you notice is we want to get the a all alone. But it doesn't look like it has a coefficient, but it actually does. The coefficient is negative 1. So we need to divide both sides by negative 1. And we get a is negative 4. Another way to think about this problem is if the opposite of a is positive 4, a is the opposite of 4, which is negative 4. Next one, negative 4 is negative a. Divide both sides by negative 1. The negative signs cancel there. Negative 4 divided by negative 1 is a is positive 4. Last case, negative a over 6 equals 3. When you see a problem that has a numerator and a denominator both, it's sometimes best to multiply both sides by a fraction. The fraction in this case is going to have a 6 on the top and a negative 1 on the bottom. 6 on the top, negative 1 on the bottom. Why? So the 6's cancel, and so the negatives cancel. 3 times 6 is 18 over negative 1 is negative 18. Last one. Another time where we have a fraction, negative 6 is negative a over 5. Multiply both sides by the fraction, negative 1 under 5, negative 1 under 5. The 5's cancel, the negatives cancel, and you have negative 30 over negative 1 is A equals positive 30. So in section 2.3, you can see that we are working with solving by multiplication.